Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, Hooked on Classics. This is the loom for the Yamaha RS 125. Happy New Year to all of you, and yeah, welcome. This is not going to be like the most exciting video. What I'm going to try and do is figure out if the loom is good by using a multimeter. This is not expensive. This is basically it's a cheaper end model. It's got backlight though, and it's got all the bits and pieces in it I can use. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn it round to audible, so I've got continuity. Come on you daft thing. Or is it that one? There we go. Yeah, so we've got audible continuity. There are some things on this which are new. Well, one thing, shall I say, that is the rear brake switch, which I will go over briefly. I'll just do a wire check just to make sure it's good. This is the that'd be the right hand side switch gear. This is in not good condition at all. It is broken, and all the plastic is damaged, and the switch inside is damaged, the screws, the whole thing is going to be replaced with one from an RXS 100. Now, obviously if we come down here to where it joins the main loom, it is not healthy, it is not looking good. This wire is extremely long, and as you can see it looks like it's been extended, but could be wrong. There's a wire here. Let's get this bit of tape off, see if we can have a look underneath it and see. Sorry if I'm in the way again. It tends to be a usual thing on my channel. Yeah, there we go. That's been cut and soldered. So I'm going to zoom in to that. Oh, sorry about that. Just going to adjust the stand so I can move a bit more smoothly. So there we go. That has been crudely soldered, and there's no shrink wrap on that. There's no wire shrink. So this wire is extremely long, so I'm not sure exactly where it's supposed to go, and on the end of it is just bare wire. What else do we have here that we need to look at? This is the loom to go to the dashboard clocks. Now there's some wiring in here, tape in here. It's quite old and it's grey, which means it looks like it's been put on as an afterthought. That has been put in because it's been damaged and crushed. Oh, can that be zoomed in? Let's zoom back out. There we go. As you can possibly see there, it's been damaged there. So that could be cleaned up. The wiring either side could be cleaned up and cut back and just cleaned up and use some heat shrink on it maybe. Sorry, I don't have I have macro on this camera, but I just really don't know how to use it very well. What else do we have here? Let's move you slightly. There we go. Tighten the camera slightly. Right, so let's get this one unplugged actually. Oh, it's very sticky due to the tape that was on there. It is colour coded, so that's good. We have a brown and a green with a yellow flash, so that is good. So what we're going to do is we're going to test just to make sure this does work. Oh, I'm going to have to hold both of these, aren't I? So let's hold the brown and the centre. No, nothing. So let's put the pin. Hang on. Let's try it the other way around, because I think one of these is going to go on the frame of the bike, possibly, I can't remember. Been a while. Is this going to do anything? No. Maybe because the unit is sealed and I can't really get in there. There is a spring in there. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Let me think. Right, hold these two together. And then use that on the end. That's not going to work, is it? See, I don't know much about wiring looms at all, really. Oh, God. How useless am I doing this? No, forget it. It'll work. It'll have to. Right, we will check this one. Okay, so we've got red in there. That's red flashed. So on the red, black out. There's black in there with a red flash. Okay, so that is going into that bulb holder. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. That's the outer casing of the light bulb. Let's take the bulb out. These bulbs are absolutely tiny, little things, very small. Okay, so now what we need to do, we need the brown, which is next to it, and we're going to check the inside. Oh, stay in there. There we go. So that's good. Hang on. So we've got the blue, light blue, which is there. That's that one. Probably take that. Hang on. Stay in the blooming connector. Yep, that's good. And we have the brown. Oh, is that brown going to more than one? Maybe spliced off to go to more than one place. Oh, hang on, I need to get that bulb out as well. Sorry about the camera, guys, I'm useless today. Hang on. And the camera's dying, that's wonderful. Just what I needed. So, dark, that's that muddy brown. Yep, so that one works. Let's try the other one. Yep, that one works. So yeah, that wire that was wrapped does need help. Right, okay, so we need that dark brown, which is the corner on that one. Okay, that's good. And there's a very dark blue. That's that one in the corner there. I'm pretty sure that's the outer casing. Yep. Right, so that little switch loom is good. It does need new bulbs and it needs a new rubber boot on there. So that's good. Where are we next? Oh yeah, we have some damage on this as well. On this light, there's a wire there going to nowhere. It's broken, don't know where it needs to go. That's one thing I need to figure out. I'm going to charge up and come back. I'm going to have to replace this camera. It is showing 61%, and then it shows it needs charging. So it's definitely an internal problem with this camera, so it does need to be replaced. So I do apologise for future reference if I can't really get anything out, or unless I'm filming with my mobile. Not a big fan of filming with the mobile, I must admit. Okay, so we have here 2 lights, which I'm not overly sure where they go. I really don't remember. I remember these ones go to the idiot lights, as we call them. Central lights above the ignition switch. Now there should be something written on this, but it's probably faded by now. Clock lights. Ah, yes, of course. You have your speedo clock and your rev counter clock. So I am guessing that this one would be, because they're both wires on both sides are black. So go figure on that one. Now why is that black? Pardon me. It's just very dark blue. Oh yes, actually I'm wrong. That is a very dark blue, but that's black there. So very dark blue, and that goes up to that switch here. Okay, so we've got things like the writing is gone. Alright, that's the lights on that side. There. I think that could be, I can't remember. It's been that long. I think I'm going to have to look at the Haynes book. I don't remember at all. The indicators are on the other side, so maybe actually, yeah, you've got the horn there. You've got your, actually no, that is your indicator, left and right here, because it sits in there like that and pushes either way. Camera's doing its funny thing again. So that there says lights at the top there, very faded, and that one, maybe that's full beam, low beam. Not sure. Right, so okay, let's try and do some testing here, shall we? So that blue wire is inside here with that switch I pointed to. It doesn't really matter which way round we do this. As long as there's continuity, there's going to be power going through the wires. So let's try this connector. No, nothing. Okay. But that one's going in a different direction. That one's going off down the loom, down this way. If anyone says to me, have a look at the Haynes book loom, wiring loom, it's pointless. I am terrible at wiring looms. I don't get it. I don't understand. I do try, but I am terrible. Let's see, because that blue wire. See, there's 2 wires that come out of here that are blue. 2 of them, and they both look identical. They're both identical. Yep. Okay, so there's a brass fitting there. Okay, so let's take that one off of there. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay, that's the blue connector there. Right, so that is continuity. So that one goes into there. Okay, so if we come along here, we follow it through, and there's a blue wire there, solid blue, no tracer, and it comes out here at this end of the loom. So theoretically, let's try this. So we're going past what it is I was supposed to be trying to find. So hold that in there, and we have continuity. Okay. I think that is headlamp bulb. But the problem is, all of that there is in the headlight bulb. Bowl, sorry. As far as I remember. Because that goes down to the headlight. A lot of the wiring loom is in the headlight bulb, behind the bulb. And it can be a bit of a mess in there. I do have indicators here, but then there's no earth. They're not, unless I use this work surface draining board as an earth. I wonder if I can check to see if this will work. I don't know, because it is a switch at the end of the day. It's yeah, that works. Yeah, so that's good. This I think I will try and replace because it is absolutely shagged. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, sorry. Let's zoom in. There. This is supposed to be in an L shape, like stuck together, like glued, like. But it's that old, it's fallen apart. But because it's shaped that way, I can still reconnect the wires where they go. So these ones, brown and a brown with a white flash. So there's so many connectors here. I need a pair of scissors, just as well I'm right next to some. Let's get rid of this tape. It's not really needed. Is there anything written on that? No, nothing at all. So that's no good. It gives me a chance of, sorry. See, that is an absolute, to me, that's just a mess. Okay, so what's that? That's the brown wire with a white flash. And that's the brown wire on its own. So the brown wire goes to a brown. Yeah, so you've got dark brown. These two look the same brown at the other end. What is this little connector? Front brake switch. So yeah, the brake switch is here. Actually no, that's the rear brake switch. Front brake switch is on the handlebar. So front brake switch. How can that? No, that's not right then, is it? See, we have clock lights. Yeah. These block connectors, I really can't remember what they're for. It will come back to me, I'm sure it will at some point. Right, that one down there. Left. And where is it? Left indicator. Well, that must be the right indicator then, because it's the only other one that looks similar. But I don't understand why this wire is so long. That's just crazy. And it's got a strange crimped... Oh dear. We've got a couple of these block fittings here. And there are some things on the bike already which are electronic connections. I think. Don't quote me. I'll have to go back over the videos. I know that's an earth. That's got to be an earth. And that's, I'm sure that's for the battery. I don't know where the positive for the battery is. That's one thing I don't know. It's here somewhere. I honestly, I'm a little bit lost with this. I'm gonna keep trying with continuity just to make sure these wires do something. But some of this damage, I am going to cut it. I'm going to repair it. This switchgear, of course, is going to be replaced, even though everything here is bullet connectors. And I'm just hoping, because this is an RS125DX. I can't find a replacement one for the DX. All I can find is replacement parts for the RXS 100. Now, basically the loom system is almost identical. There are some changes in it, there are some differences, but these switches should be universal, and it would be nice really would be nice, if these wires here went into a block connector like this. So much easier if it was. Okay, so hang on, I did check. It was that blue one, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can test a green, shall we? I wish I had a better knowledge with electronics, I really do. I did try electronics at school, but I didn't do very well at that. Hang on. No. Oh. I heard something. Let's put that down the side of there. One useful thing, if these have got like rubber boots on them, shove the connector down the side. Right, so that works. And that is left indicator. So that one would then go to the left indicator, but would that be front or rear? It's very possible that could be rear actually, because it's the thinner end. Okay, so if that's the left indicator, I'm surmising that that's the right indicator. So let's find the brown wire. Brown connector. Yes. So left indicator, right indicator, so that's good. Black. That's a twin connector, so you've got twin bullets fit in there. Let's try and put that down the back, see if we can get that to stay. So we have the black one here. Not too sure what that's going to connect to. Something came up on the meter then. It's definitely reading something, but the numbers are all over the place. Let's put that there so you might be able to see what I'm looking at. Can you see that on your screen? You can. Oh. Stay still. Sorry about the jerkiness there. So that's the black wire, isn't it? So yeah, twin connector. It was reading just now. Oh, drat. Came out of the connector. Right, stay there. Red one. Ah, there we go. So that's the black one, that's reading. That's good. There was a bit of an iffy connection then. Okay. Yellow. Now the only yellow coming out of here that I can see coming into this block, and then this blue with a white flash comes out the bottom and is connected to a blue flashing wire in there. Sorry, you can't see a thing. Start again, shall we? Yes, okay. Right, the yellow at this end here comes through. I can see it. Actually, that goes down into the main loom and vanishes. There's a red coming away. There's a red coming away here. We've got separate wires, green and a brown coming away. The yellow, the yellow from this end to here does not go into a yellow here. So what I might have to do is peel all this loom back. And I really don't like the idea of doing that. See, this is where I struggle with wiring. So what I'm going to do is put this, right, I put that connector into the yellow wire. What I'm going to attempt to do here is test all these wires to see where it comes from. And the first one I'm going to do is the yellow that comes out of this into this block here. Can you see? Yes, you can. Just. Sorry about the lighting as well, everyone. I'll edit this in the software and just try and bring the brightness up. It's easy to do. Right, so that's yellow at that end. No, nothing. No, nothing. Nope, nothing. Nothing. So all 4 connectors in that block don't react to that at all. Oh, there we go. First separate one I tried. It was right, green with a white flash, or yellow flash actually. That's green with a yellow flash. That goes all the way through. So here's where I find difficulty when it goes from yellow at one end to a green with a what looks like a white flash. Or it could be a yellow, you know, it could be yellow, it could be white. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's got a flash on it. When I see stuff like that, it just fries my brain because I don't get why it's changed or what's happened in here. Some of this wiring here and some of the tape that's been used on it, it's just a mess. It really is. I really would like some advice on this from someone who knows a bit more about this. I mean, yes, I know Pete knows a lot about wiring, but Pete is miles away. So that is null and void. It's not going to help. I could take this to a bike shop, but they'd charge me a fortune for doing it. I want to be able to fix this. The only thing I can think of is putting it on the bike. Try and figure out, well, I've got to get a 6-volt battery for it as well, because it does need that. And basically just put this on the bike and try and fix it that way. If someone can suggest a better option, feel free to do so in the comment section, or even if I put this out live. I don't know if I will. I know there's lots of scrappers out there who know a lot about electronics, but this is a different kettle of fish yet again, isn't it? See, there's a red wire coming off the side of here, and I don't know where that goes. I don't know what it's for. There's a red wire going into this block here. So should we give this a try, shall we? That's a flat spade connector as well, so that's interesting. It's got a hole in the end of it, and it's a boot that you can't pull back, like some wiring looms. That's a corner one, isn't it? There we go, continuity with that, but I don't know what it's for. I mean, does one of these blocks go into the other? No, they don't. Actually, that's a 6. That's a 6, but they're too close together. Do they plug into each other? And if they do, you know, the wires don't make sense. They're different colours. But bear in mind, this is a bike that was designed in the late 70s, or designed and built in the mid to late 70s. This is a 1980s early model, so there would be slight differences, of course. But yeah, that's a red wire. I don't even know what that's supposed to go on to. I mean, for all I know, that's possibly to do with the battery, but the batteries, don't forget that you got a 6-volt system. If you got thin wires like this, the 6-volt system is not going to melt it. That's, you know, if it was taking a heavier voltage, it would be thicker wiring for the main, you know, battery. Right, black with a white flash. There's a black with a white flash. Let's get that in there. I mean, testing this to find out if the continuity is good is fair enough. Yep, there we go. Found that one. But where these things go is another story entirely. Oh, my little arm's falling apart. So yeah, testing the continuity, making sure the wires are good. I mean, I haven't had a problem really yet, apart from, say, like stuff which is broken and damaged, which is visible. I haven't seen anything hidden, or, you know, or found anything that could be hidden. I mean, I'm going to have to do some repair work to that once I find out where it goes. Okay, so I don't know where. I really don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I would rather be welding in the cold, in the rain, than doing this. I've got to be honest. There are blocks here which I really don't know. I really don't get it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to put this down to well, just something I just don't understand. I've checked continuity with a few wires, and it's like at least I know this unit works, you know. At least I know the wiring hasn't got any massive breaks in it, apart from stuff which is, like I've said, completely obvious and broken right in front of your face, or my face. That's a difficult one. I can't buy a loom because I don't know if it's going to be any good. And if I buy a loom which is in bad condition, then it's going to be hours of me like stripping it down, trying to find out the repairs, trying to tape it all back together again, and not knowing not knowing what I'm doing. So, to be honest with you, this is kind of like all my brain wants to do is put it in a bag and forget about it, but I can't. It needs to be done. It needs to go on the bike, and I've got to get past this and learn from it. And like I've said, if anyone can give me some advice on this, I would be very much appreciative. It's not just, yes, it's a very small loom, but it's not just this loom. If I had to one out of the Cortina, I'd be completely befuddled. I wouldn't understand it. It would just go over my head, and I don't get it. I struggled when I had to wire in the fan in the Cortina. You know, for when it gets to a certain temperature, you know, I struggled with that. Yeah, so I'm going to end this now. I don't know how long I've been filming, but it's going to be a bare bones upload, nothing fancy. So yeah, sorry about this, everyone. Can't be successful all the time, but it is what it is, really. It's a bunch of wires that I don't understand. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Happy New Year.